All right, so I'm gonna close this out because that was 30 minutes. All right. So basically, the rundown was um, how to get you guys to be on a delta state and how to grab your thoughts and slow them down and then get in your spaceship and then focus on your third eye on the pineal gland and focus on what you want what kind of what you want information you want guidance, you know what I'm saying? So that's the meditation thing, right? Second thing, just for conclusion, right? um Please, the faster you come the faster you come into your senses and the faster you go and do this research, you know what I'm saying? um the faster you're gonna get on the right track, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you're gonna fight tooth and nail to tell me that I'm lying, to tell me that the God in the Bible is this, that science has proved the Bible. Science will Yeah, science proved the Bible, but the stories that it's proven comes from these people. You know what I'm saying? That's why science is proven the Garden of Eden. That's what science is proven about the Noah's Ark and all this stuff that the earth did flood and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sodom and Gomorrah. Another thing. Check this out. So these people they had nuclear bombs back then, right? They used to call them the weapons of terror. And the real story of Sodom and Gomorrah, yeah, it was true. Like this is what it was. Yeah, um, people that were people that were sent to look after humanity. Yeah, they came down. They seen the women. You know what I'm saying? And all right, God, God and nature. It's like I said, man. If you want to know, go look at nature. Like I was telling you about the baby. Go look how he breathes. That's how you're supposed to breathe. When I was telling you about your teeth, look how your teeth are. That's what you're supposed to eat. You're not supposed to eat meat. You know what I'm saying? God don't make mistakes like that. You know what I'm saying? So you think that God, if he was gonna appoint angels, right? He's gonna appoint angels to take care of humanity, right? To look after us, be our caretakers. He wasn't gonna make them where they will see a big ass and be like, ooh, and tap that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He come on, man. Come on, man. Why in the hell a goat is not over there eating off like human not human animal flesh. You know what I'm saying? Why is the goat ain't doing that? You know what I'm saying? Why's the cow ain't doing that? God is perfect. You know what I'm saying? The real God. See, these people weren't. There were gods to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? And the angels that they're talking about, they were like a little like a see the racist thing. We really got it from the God in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a race called the I'm not gonna tell y'all, but it was a race up under them. You know what I'm saying? And they ruled over them type stuff. So those were the angels. Those were the angels that he said he. That's what they weren't even angels. That's what I'm saying. They were just you know what I'm saying. But those were the people that was in charge of us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And you're only gonna enlighten if you go and do the research yourself. And I'm helping you. I'm man. I had to go. Man, I had to go. Man, I got my Explorer hat on. You know what I'm saying? I had to go to. I went in the 1500s. I went over there with Cortez. You know what I'm saying? I was over there. And before that, I went with the Olmecs, and then I went with the Toltecs, and then I went with the Mayans, and then I went with the Aztecs. You know what I'm saying? and you know what I'm saying? I was all over the world. I was all over the world. Then I went to the kami. The kami that was the Chinese. That was Japan. That was Japan. Yeah, in Japan, they see I will go into the most ancient stories, and they had stories about the kami. They used to call them the kami, and guess what? Oh, guess what? All ancient civilizations agree on one thing. There was giants that came and they had big beards, long hair. You know what I'm saying? And they taught them agriculture. They taught them everything about civilization. You know what I'm saying? And they made pyramids. They made megalithic structures. They made Stonehenge. They made etc. You know what I'm saying? So so that lets you know whenever you're doing the research yourself, that lets you know that damn, the Sumerian tablets are right. You know what I'm saying? Because those were they were like heroes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was two brothers, and then they had sisters and all that. You know what I'm saying? And like that's who they were worshiping. You know what I'm saying? Um, so like the god the moon the goddess of the moon that was Lily I forgot, but Goddess of the Moon, and then you know what I'm saying. They just it was the same people, but they would just change their name. You know what I'm saying? As because these people, like I say, one of them in the store in the records, one of them was 15 shards old. You know what I'm saying? So a shard is one time around Earth for our planet, 365 days, right? One time around the planet, for their planet, it's 300, it's 3,500 years. So imagine 3,500 years times 15. That's how old one of them was. And he was still gonna live for a minute, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling y'all. Remember Mortal Kombat? Remember I forgot her name, but it was a girl um what was it, Liu Kang? Liu Kang was like, he was like, man, like she looked good. And then the other dude told him like, hey man, chill, man. She like 30 some centuries old. You know what I'm saying? Like chill. They put they really put the reality. They put it in the movies and all that. Where do you guys think Star Wars came from? All the movies that really like capture your mind is because they put a little bit of truth in there. They put in the truth in there. You know what I'm saying? They just what you think is science fiction is really the truth, and what you think is the truth is really science fiction. You know what I'm saying? Right now, a lot of you right now, if I was to tell y'all, say, man, you believe in magic? You believe in magic? Be like, hell no, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then be like, you believe in you believe in spells, like dark magic. You know what I'm saying? Um, hell no, you don't believe it? Shit, it's not gonna affect you. That you believe in giants, bro? Hell no, man. You believe in the Bible, though? Do you believe in the Bible? Hell yeah, man. Oh, oh, illiterate motherfucker. There's the giants are in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? They tried to keep it from us, but they had to put it in there because it's too many proof, right? Then the magic. What did the angels come down? What did the angels come down here and was teaching a man how to fashion weapons? You know what I'm saying? How to do spells. They were teaching them how to teaching the females how to paint their eyes, how to paint their lips, how to wear jewelry. You know what I'm saying? They were teaching them about the so they taught us magic. They taught us dark arts. You know what I'm saying? So that's just to let you know how dumb people are. Like they're gonna say they don't believe in these things. You know what I'm saying? But they're in the Bible, bro. You just say you believe in the Bible, man. So please don't be that person. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that. Like, expand your mind. Don't let them win, because that's what they want. They want you stupid, and they have succeeded. They have succeeded. But there's just people that I don't know if, because like God's like been having a control of my life since I was born, without me knowing. Like, I didn't know. I grew up like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But just something in me was like, hell no. Like, I didn't. It's just like my authentic self. And this is before I had already had my dreams, my prophetic dreams. I had already had my visions, but I didn't even believe that would come true, and I didn't even really didn't even. I'll be like, nah, they're probably just coincidence. Like, man, God ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't he don't know me like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm but sometimes the truth will tell me that he does, you know what I'm saying? And my vision will too. And but then most of the time, since I'm in the reality of the world, I'll be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be possible. But now, that's why I say, like, the synchronicities were always there. The signs were always there. And it's funny. It's not funny, but it's like amazing how he leaves little breadcrumbs along your life. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, once he woke me up, he let me know, like, say, remember I left this, remember I left this, remember this is this. And I was like, damn, dog, like, you the truth, bro. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I know, like, without a shadow of a doubt, like, what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, and how I'm connected to him. So but yeah, so don't be these stupid people, you know what I'm saying? That don't even know what they talking about. They don't know who they praying to, but they religious though. You know what I'm saying? But they believe in God though. But they don't even know, man. They don't even know our direct history. I'm talking about Latin people, right? I'm talking about like Aztecs, and they don't even know our direct history, bro. And that was in the 1500s. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know what came before the Aztecs, what came before the Mayans, what came before the Olmecs. What They don't know none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? They just going along with what society is saying, what they mama, they daddy, they neighbors saying, and they following it. So it's like the blind leading the blind. You know what I'm saying? These are the same people. They ain't done the research. They know they ain't done the research. They know they don't know what the fuck they talking about. These are the same people when you tell them that whatever they believe in is wrong. This is the same illiterate people that are going to try to fight you. They're going to get angry. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that are going to get mad. You ain't going to get mad because you know the truth. They're the ones that are going to be trying to have that old man syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Stubborn than a mug. So, man, just I'm trying to elevate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get y'all to whenever y'all pray, like, for y'all prayers to go to the correct God. So that's why I'm stressing the point, like, right here. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to come to the conclusion that you've been praying to the wrong God. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I'm helping you in cutting out all this time that I spent reading other history to try to go to the most ancient writings that exist right now. This is the most ancient writings that we have, that mankind has. So why not go look? So why not go look for the truth in these writings? It just makes sense, right? So, like I said, go and look up tablets from the land of summer, and they're gonna date like 5,000, 6,000 BC. So they're predating the Bible by 3,000 years. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, like I said, all the main stories from